Alright, so welcome back. Hopefully all of you guys are having a fabulous day here today. We are back with the next one. We got Grave now. Yes, Grave kit time. Nikke motion demonstration. Here we go. Let's get into things. Like and subscribe. It helps out a ton. Let me know down below what you think about this character. Good, bad, whatnot. Grave uses AR, Rider's Eraser. She is a supporter who enhances herself through normal attacks and provides buffs for allies with pierce attacks. When using her burst skill, she fires powerful pierce attacks and strengthens her allies. Not only that, but she also applies buffs to them after her burst skill ends. Okay. We have the video over here for how she looks and everything. Again, we just went through basically doing the Cinderella video. If you want to go and check that, it's on the channel. Again, Cinderella looks busted for PvP. 100% she's like probably the best character PvP. When it comes to PvE, we're going to have to see her damage, right? Because some of the values, I don't know why, but they're a little bit lower than I kind of wanted. Yes, it scales because of, you'll see again that video if you want to go and break it down basically. But it's again, I talk about the max HP and everything. She should scale properly, but I don't know. Like, some things will have to be tested tomorrow. And if it's the way we think it is, like some people are thinking, like if they do it this way, she could be not as good as everyone wanted it to be. For a Pilgrim releasing during a double Pilgrim, I kind of expected them to make both kits a little, you know, but again, or one kit a little bit like that to make the other kit better. So I'm hoping that they didn't do that, making her kit a little less, because there are some values that could be higher. I'm hoping they didn't do that to make this kit better, because they make this the actual Annie unit, right? I'm hoping they didn't do that, but remember, that's how it is. There's two Pilgrims this year, so instead of releasing two power creep units, they release both really freaking good units, but nobody power crept anything. I wonder if that's the case here, but let's see. Again, I haven't checked this kit yet. Grave, supporter, burst skill 2, assault rifle, code is fire, 60-second ammo capacity with a 2-second reload time. Deals 17.91% of attack as damage. Deals 200% when damage when attacking the core. Heat emission activates. So why is this so small? This freaking text, dude. Jeez, so much on this page. God damn. All right, heat emission passive activates when prediction status ends. Affects self, removes 100% of bullets. Heat emission reload ratio goes down by 50%. Removes heat emission under certain conditions. Activates only when in heat emission status. Affects self. Recovers 2% of final max HP every 1 second continuously. Activates only when in heat emission status. Affects all allies. Your burst gauge. Burst gauge. Look at that. That's for Fire Team. They're doing this for the Evangelion collab. Look at that. Filling speed goes up by 40% continuously. Then pierce damage up by 48% continuously. And that affects all allies. So yeah, she's for Evangelion. Additional 50% pierce. So, that's funny. Look at that. I mean, we expected it. What can I say? Wow, okay. Activates after landing 15 normal attacks. Affects self. Overheat. Attack up by 15.48% upon reloading to max ammunition. Activates when normal attack hits after prediction status takes effect. Affects self. Changes according to the number of hits. Previous effects trigger repeatedly. 30 times when in prediction and overheat 1 status. Overheat attack up continuously by 20%. And 60 times when in prediction and overheat 2 status. Overheat 3 is attack damage up by 30% continuously. So, activates after landing 15 normal attacks. Okay. Affects self. Overheat 1, damage goes up. Removed upon reloading to max ammunition. Why is this a new thing they've been saying? Removed upon reloading to max ammunition, okay. Then over here, changes the number of hits. Previously effects trigger repeatedly, 30 times and 60 times. Again, damage values are alright. Yeah. Affects self over here. Prediction. Current HP down by 1% every 1 second. Again, another thing that also Rapunzel has. I talked about it last video, but yeah. Lasts for 10 seconds. Grants unlimited ammunition for 10 seconds, which is cool. Gains pierce for 10 seconds, which is, again, cool. Affects self, though. Pierce damage goes up to herself, 52% for 10 seconds. And critical rate goes up by 85% for 10 seconds. So that's what she does just for herself. And then again, plot spoiler, she's a cooldown of 20 seconds. She's a burst too. Over here, affects all allies. Attack damage goes up by 50% for 10 seconds. That's pretty good. Pierce damage goes up by 40% for 10 seconds. Max ammunition goes up by 3 rounds for 10 seconds. Okay. So, that means, does she replace Mary then? So if you pull for Mary, Mary's full center, like, gone? Is that what happened here? Looks like that's what they went for. Again, on paper, her kit looks great, right? But I don't know if there's like, if these characters are both like meta defining. Like I don't know if it's Red Hood 2.0, like Red Hood post buff. You know what I mean? Like Cinderella looks great. Let's be very honest here. She looks great. Okay. PvP wise, she's like probably the best character of the game when it comes to that. She's insane for that. Damage wise though, if it turns out like how people are sort of calculating it, we're all screwed. But if it's not that way, we're fine. But we'll see. So let me just check Mary real quick. Is she replacing Mary? Here we go. Mary does attack damage up by 40% for 10 seconds. She does 48% for 10 seconds. So that's better automatically. And she does more damage per se versus Mary's ult. So that's already Mary's burst gone. They gain Pierce for 5 seconds for herself. Attack goes up for herself. She also gives 30% of Cash's attack for 5 seconds to everyone. Correct? What she gives is 48% continuously. Damage to shield is what she gave. No, yeah, so no, she's a better Mary. 40% here on the burst, 20 seconds. Correct? Same way, like, again, she does attack damage, raw attack damage 40%. But she does already more than that, 8% more. And she does this on top of that. And she does this on top of that, right? With Mary's skill 2, for 5 seconds, you're getting attack up. But here, you're getting it, affects allies, pierce damage up. And this pretty much activates pretty quickly. Correct, affects self, affects self. So, she replaces Mary per se. And remember, automatically, she gives you burst gauge. So, 100%, Mary's gone. So, this replaces Mary, basically, on that team. So, she, again, for a B2 Pilgrim, she's insane. Let's be very honest here, she's insane. But is she, like... Is she crown level? We'll have to see. I think that she's, again, I think if you were to look at the kits, I honestly think that Grave looks a little bit better. If you were to, like, read it like that. Like, you're going to, obviously, support her, obviously, is always better. But what she provides is, like, great for Fireteam, right? You have so many solid Fireteam characters to go for. It looks like they're also just putting these on collaborations. Like, if you miss the collaboration, they're punishing you. Grave does so well with Evangelion, and Cinderella does really great with 2B, which is near. Both characters do so good with a collaboration team. So it's like they're pushing collab teams again. Honestly, Grave looks like the better character when it comes to support and everything, right? Again, Cinderella looks good on paper for DPSing in most cases, but we have to see again how she operates in game because you have to see how the damage values go. Right now, mathing is pretty good for what she's turning out to be. Right? She's mathing very high, but is she Red Hood level? We'll have to see. She is Pilgrim level. That's unequivocally I think we put down. But is she Red Hood level? We'll have to see. All right, so that's currently where we're at here. But Grave looks nasty too. But again, are they like? If you're gonna ask me, are these characters Red Hood 2.0 level, like Red Hood post buff? I don't know if I can answer that because they're both 10 out of 10. I think again she's like the better one, but they're both great. It's just there's no one like meta defining, breaking the game. Oh my god, it's all over. Everything's done. Like we're all done for. Again, they're busted characters. They're both strong characters. But are they Red Hood 2.0? I don't know. So we'll have to see. We'll have to see tomorrow. But for Fireteam, well again, you can't see this tomorrow. We can only see her tomorrow. But for Fireteam, this is nuts, correct? All you're missing now is all you're missing now just to be one healer? CDR healer or something like that? Is that all we're missing now for Fireteam? And like Fireteam has the final piece, like the puzzle, the Millennium Puzzle, to put it together. Only that is what you need for Fireteam, because this is you're solving the burst issue, right? You're solving this. You're giving a bunch of pierce damage. She also herself is buffing herself pretty heavily, and also over here buffing herself pretty heavily. And for a B2, she will do pretty solid DPS, but not just that, she's a supporter. So further it, she's a supporter. So if you have Alice team and all that, it's gonna be pretty nasty. That's unequivocally the fact. Right? With what is it? Cinderella adding Rouge and everything, she's gonna be nasty as hell. But is she Red Hood 2.0 level? We'll have to test tomorrow. Yeah, that's where we're currently at. All right. So take care, have fun. That's my current analysis here. That's my current thoughts on everything. Yeah, let me know what you think. Could be wrong though. Again, this is just my initial thinking. I haven't read comments. I haven't seen anybody in the community talk about this yet. But let me know what you think. All right. Take care. Have fun. Peace out.